At certain point of time, this kept on going. They managed to find some reason, and there was a health scare at one point of time, which was all based on illusions and black magic and mind trickery, and a lot of people around you who is also narcissistic clones who tell you, oh, you should go do something, you should test something, you should this, you should that. So they created a lot of ruckus around the situation, enough for me to go do the test. And it kept happening. And that's also when parallelly they started manipulating my mind so much that for the first time in my life I started cutting my hair. I started going to salons which were all working under these cults. It was all organized well. That is why they want to do black magic on you, because they want to control. They want to control what you think, and then when you want to go for haircut, they want to control which salon you go to, because it has to be where they want you to go, so that their people are there to collect the material and all that. Everything can happen under the radar and you won't even suspect a thing. Most of these businesses, vast majority of the businesses are all on the surface, superficial, meant for nothing good. Vast majority. After all of them collapse, right now a lot of things are collapsing, a lot of things are collapsing on a large scale. They are not visible on a global scale yet, but still they are falling apart. They are still sticking to the appearances. A lot of clones are also falling apart because the energy source is not coming anymore, but still they are keeping up appearances, desperately trying to hide their real everything. So it's the same way with businesses. So they have to make sure that you go to a certain place and you give your biological material on a certain day. They want it fresh. Period bloods, that's why the trash, period blood. If it is a man, they make you masturbate, and then they know what you do with what. Then they collect that material. There is your nails and hair and dress, clothes, torn ones, regularly used clothes. And all that. And then that's why this stalking, cameras in your home and everything, including your bathrooms and everywhere. After they are done with collecting all these materials, they also need it on a regular basis. That's another thing. They wanted me to keep on cutting my hair. I kept on cutting. It's never, like, I kept on felt the need to change my hairstyle for the first time in my life. In 26 years, I've never done that, and suddenly out of nowhere after 26 years, I started getting this desire, because that's what they wanted, and God led them, because there was a reason for all the journey. So when this kept going on, that's also parallelly they wanted my biological material. So the blood tests and certain unnecessary health scares and people around you falling sick, and so you feel like, oh, it's just a blood test, why don't I get tested too? A very innocent idea, and then you go and do it. And the devil needs a sacrifice of all kinds. So they kept making me do it for a long time on a regular basis. And then after a while, like I said, as I started healing and getting better and everything, there was no need, there was no fear of health. I understood somehow that everything is actually fine. And then I look back to my life, like, I never felt sick. I really never. People who are of very, 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 very strong connection to source, they live for a very, 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 very long time. They are very healthy. They live a long, healthy, strong life. Their bodily strength is high, their mental strength is high, their intellectual strength is high, their spiritual strength is high. They don't fall sick that easily. They have a lot of strength in them. So then I started putting things 2 and 2 together, and I'm like, okay, this is the game. So then I stopped falling for that illusion, because there was a point of time when there was heavy magic done on me. I was literally secluded between 4 walls for years, because when I go out for career, they're spoiling it, and then I come back and figure out, why is everything going wrong? Then I try to go dating, and then they do, I already mentioned about the stalking and abusing of things, privacy there. And then things fall apart, and then I want to get married, and then things fall apart. Everything goes wrong, and then I come back to the 4 walls where I live, to the room where I stay, and then I was like, what do I do next? What do I do next? In between, they are busy, projecting suicide spells and all that, because they want you to kill yourself and lose hope, because they can get away with everything that they are doing, and they can live off of your energy forever. So So that's when I realized. And during this heavy black magic phase, I fell sick at least every 6 months. There was this heavy fever, heavy 2-3 days I won't even be able to drink or eat anything, and then there is recovery, and then I fine steadily on a regular basis. This was another. It's a ritualistic thing. If you see, your digestion falls apart. You have vomitings. Like I never felt sick like that ever in my life, ever. And until that time period where there was this heavy black magic done, and God was making them believe that it is working on me. He has to make me, because see, apart from the blood and hair and other intrusive things and all that, these people literally they don't give a damn about another human being. I'll tell you an example. Like during these times of heavy magic, they wanted to up the ante on their torture mechanisms and their sick fuck minds. Like they project a lot of digestive issues onto you, either constipation or loose motion. Okay, literal loose motion. And they have cameras all over the house and bathroom anyways. So they literally watch you as you struggle like that or vomit, and you clean up after the mess in the middle of the night. You feel that sickness, and you go and you have a loose motion, which is very, very uncomfortable, but they are watching and laughing and having fun, streaming all over the world. Can you believe it? And they laugh, they make bets. Is she going to fall sick, or is she going to fall very sick? Is she going to get up in my next day, or is she going to literally faint? It's like that. Every 2 hours, every 1 hour, you go to bathroom, you flush. You don't know what's happening to your body. And they are watching, they're having fun, making bets, whether you'll stay alive or dead, or you'll fall fully sick, or whatever the bets, whatever sick, fucked up bets they place on you, they bet. They not only sit there for entertainment and laugh at you, they also make bets on you. That's what they did. So on days when you have constipation, they literally watch you struggle, go taking shit, and they laugh. It's funny for them. And then they make you so disappointed and lose hope, and you're crying on the floor, okay, on a very, very weak situation, thinking you're the only person in the room. And they are laughing. They're watching and laughing. We made her break. These are the kind of stuff they do. Everything is a joke for them. So this is how much they made me fall sick, is what I'm trying to tell. And those are the times when I felt, every few months I fell sick. I felt these digestive issues. Okay, I felt this vomiting. I had to literally just eat vegetables on certain days, just drink juices or soups on certain days, or just water. And they were having fun because we control how she eats and what she eats and how much she eats. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, you're a toy to them. You're nothing but a toy to them. And during those times, because you feel like you're sick, so people around you, and also there is this, they create these illusions. They're like, okay, everybody is also falling sick a little bit, so maybe I'll give you my blood and get tested just in case. They don't even go for testing. They collect right there, go do their rituals, even your period blood. When they want your blood on a particular day for period also, they will do a lot of magic on you. So the period is either early or too late, very painful, and you'll suddenly have a period. It's because of that. Because someone who is getting it regularly is getting it odd time, you have to think about it. That is how they literally take. And then I stopped doing all of this shit. I mean, as I started healing and getting connected with God, and I started just cleansing the black magic out of my energy on a regular basis, it was all a very natural process. And then there was no haircut, there was no need for any dressing up stuff, putting chemicals on body in any way, shape or form. There is no need for certain habits, there is no need for blood tests, whatever, XYZ. And it was all very natural, very normal, and very back to who I really am always since childhood. Then I started noticing what's happening around me also. That's when I started seeing Why diseases are projected literally in the form of curses? They literally put curses on you by making you believe, inserting, like in the movie Inception, they plant an idea, they make it a regular projection. Everything around you is a projection and illusion. And as long as you are in it and you believe it and you accept it, you accept the curse. Because they are projecting their own curses onto you. They are cursed. The moment they touch black magic, they are cursed. And these are the people who've been doing it for generations and lifetimes. Their entire lineages are cursed. They literally live in hell. Yes. That is why they use other people to get out of that hell. Instead of healing, they try to use other people to get out of that hell by throwing that hell onto you, which is their real punishment. And then they take your good energy and enjoy the blessings. They have zero blessings in their life. Not ever, ever, forever. They are doomed. That is what hell is. That is what hell is, literally. So they project their curses onto you and wait for you to accept it. So innocent people, stupid people who don't know the spiritual reality, they blindly think, oh yeah, something is wrong with my body, something is wrong. They tell it enough number of times, they accept it, it's a curse. Believe me, that is how easily they affect people around them. Using black magic, throwing black magic, making people around them. All these are narcissistic clones anyway. They are put in your life for that reason, to spoil you. So they will tell you, oh, I think something is wrong with your leg, something is wrong with your neck, something is wrong with your blood, something is wrong with your heart, lung. They will project this shit on you. It's all curses. And then one day you will also start believing, and the moment you believe, it has already taken its capacity to manifest. That is when they do heavy magic and rituals and use your blood and other personal items and do all of this and project that illness onto you. That's how heart attacks are given, blood cancer, head injuries, traumas, pains, everything, man, everything. Their illnesses, they accrued because of their punishments from God. They project it onto others and wait for you to accept it. You are never meant to fall sick. Diabetes, my ass. I observed everybody around me who has limb issues or any issues, any health issues, physical or mental. It is all their curses. Their curses that they refuse to work on. They want to project it onto others, for which they need your biological materials and they need you to accept that negative belief. That negative belief you have to accept, so that the curse is complete, and now they do magic on you and rituals, and finally the disease manifests in you. Whichever disease it is. God's punishment was for them. They started throwing it on innocent people who are just minding their own business, who are never meant to fall ill. They have their own life to live, they have their own karma to pay, their own blessings. And look at what they are doing. That is why you fall sick, mental or physical or emotional or whatever. These traumas I mentioned, these are all projections also, because they are putting their shit onto you to take. As long as you don't accept any negative belief, any negativity around you is coming from devil. God is positive, loving, hopeful, optimistic, building, visionary, expansive. Everything opposite is devil. Restrictive, controlling, dark, negative, putting down. That's all devil. So any negativity ruthlessly cut out from your life, because that is through which they are manifesting the diseases in you. You are never meant to fall sick. Unless it is your karma, you are not. These industries are all fake. I'm telling you, this is to chemically abuse your body. I've witnessed so many women in my own life. Most of the teams, they target women, like I already mentioned, because of your spiritual energy, our spiritual energy and connection to God. So they put a lot of chemicals into your body using the name of disease and surgeries. Surgeries are for an organ harvesting. They take a tissue. They learned how to multiply and make clones, right? So they just take a little bit of tissue and then they are building a clone, multiple clones parallelly. For that they need your bodily material, not just the DNA and other things, right? They have to literally have every tissue in your body. So they cut up your body in the name of surgery and my ass and whatever, and then they take tissues and they are developing it somewhere in a lab, building clones, including dental records. Dental, yes. Yeah. Eyes. Every body part, man, every body part. They are literally doing it for that. And every time, in order to feed off of your energy, because your clones are right there, somewhere there, you don't even know how many clones are surviving of your energy. In order for them to survive, they keep on needing the sacrifice. So you keep on giving your biological material in some way, shape or form. So the industry sprouted out of that, my dears. This fucking world is a lie. This whole fucking world is a lie. Shit, man. It's all a lie, illusion. So remove all negativity in your life, because it is all coming from these projections and devil and illusions. Throw it back. Return it to where it belongs. It's not mine. Boldly say it's not mine. Any negativity, slightest negativity in your life in any way, shape or form, and see how drastically your life starts becoming better, even with all the negativity around you. Because you refuse to accept it. That's devil's illusion. That is devil trying to project it onto you so that you can take their curses and negativity, so that they can take your positivity. No need. Let them carry their own burdens. All these devil worshippers, let them carry their own burdens. They earned it. Okay, don't take any shit. God is positive. God is about optimism, hope, love, okay, positivity, visionary, expansiveness, no restrictions, freedom in the soul, mind, body. God never controls. So anything other than, any negativity is coming from devil by default. So keep going, keep your vision to the God, to the positivity, and reject all negativity. No disease whatsoever will manifest in your mind or body. It starts with mind. That's why they want to target the belief. Don't accept anything negative in your life. If it's yours, you will go through it anyways. But don't accept just because somebody is coercing onto you, projecting onto you. Keep on as if for you to accept it. Don't. You may see visuals, you may get images, you may get words, you may get too much ads or commercials around you. Whatever, these are all projections, so that you see enough number of times, you make it your subconscious belief and all that. Be very conscious and aware. Subconscious, no. Be very conscious. Don't take any kind of negativity, disease, illness, curse. It's not yours, it's theirs. That is how they've been running this world, by throwing their curses onto innocent people. Their punishments. Let them go through their punishments. You have enough to go through in your own life. That is why they need your biological material. There is no disease on a person who has not cursed or sinned. God has not put any disease. Even if he is, it's a job between you, it's a connection between you and God. You have to go deal with God and heal and do whatever it is you need to do. He will tell you if you go to him. You take the pain and you go through the journey willingly. Okay, so it's between you and God. You can heal yourself. You can heal yourself. These external industries are made for an entirely different purpose, like I mentioned right now. Don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. Your biological material belongs only to you. They literally used to collect saliva from me. They used to give certain infections to me so that I can't even swallow my own phlegm and saliva, and I keep on spitting. And they literally used to go and collect immediately. Yeah. So don't. Your biological material is yours only. They will use your dental records, eye records. They will use intrusive, if not surgery, they create certain health scares and say, okay, we'll put up a camera in your anus or in your stomach or in your throat or in your eyes or anywhere, wherever, and we will examine. This is an excuse because they want to build a clone and they need inside information. All other information they already got. Mind, body, soul, spirit, mouth, teeth, eyes, everything. But they need your intestinal and rectum and anus information. They did that with me also. Yeah. Put up cameras. And you would think it's innocent. No, they literally, they want to look at your insides. They have an agenda. Like fucking man, everything is a fucking lie and it's all a fakery. It's all just a show. It's their world. It's not God's world. So anything, including your biological material, your mind, thought, body, everything is yours only. And protect it, shield it. If you want healing, go to God. Ask him what you should do, what you should not do and everything. He will guide you. Go through the journey. Even if it is painful, it will be painful. But don't give your material, biological or mental or psychological, emotional, anything to anybody outside of you. It's yours. It's sacred. That is why it's called sacred. It is sacred. It's not meant to be given to some random people just like that. That's why they invented these diseases, because they want to project their diseases and punishments onto innocent people. You never had that kind of diseases. It is God's way of punishing them. I watch so many women and men, especially women, suffer like that with chronic diseases, because chronic pain, chronically extracting things from you. It's not yours. It's not yours. Learn to heal. Find an answer for it. Who caused it? What curses caused it? If not you, somebody else in your, previous generations have done a fucking mistake and cursed you. Okay, either willingly or unwillingly or stupidly joining some stupid organization that used cursed as a way to feed their next generations as sacrifices and all that. That's why you need to go to God, because you don't know where it is coming from. Find out, heal, take care of yourself and protect yourself. That it's going to be your job. And your biological material is all yours only. And it is healthy. It is meant to be healthy. You are meant to live a long life. You will die, I think, after a very long time, because of old age, because of some kind of degeneration. But it will not take away any vitality in you. It's only because you finished your purpose, you lived your full life and you lived long enough, and God is like, okay, body has served enough, and you'll peacefully pass away without any disease whatsoever. If you do right, that's exactly how you are going to pass away. That's exactly how painfully, peacefully, nicely you will live, with all your organs working very well and your vitality and strength very nicely preserved till last day. Yeah, that's how we are all meant to live. Not diseases. Diseases is punishment. So you have to find out if you're really getting it as a punishment from your ancestors who did fucking wrong things, or it's a curse that you innocently took from some evil person who put on you through some way, shape or form, black magic. It's your job to figure that out and find the root cause and cut the root off, heal it, work through it. If you have to cry for it, do it. If you have to go through blood, sweat and tears, go through it. But it's going to be worth it. You have to be free. You want to be free? You have to go through it. Period. You have to make that choice. So, all the external shit, it's all from rituals and sacrifices, and all this crap goes around the same thing. So, break through the illusions and lies. Everything around you is a lie and an illusion, because truth is peaceful. Truth is comforting. Even though it hurts, it's comforting because it relieves you, it frees you. God is free, God is optimistic, truth, hopeful, loving, kind, expansive, peace, joy. Everything opposite is devil. Don't accept anything from devil in any way, shape or form. God is truth. God doesn't do underhanded things. So anything underhanded, cut off and walk away. Be like that. And this diseases shit is that. The truth behind diseases is that. Diseases, poverty, all these are punishments and curses. So, that's why it has to be an inner journey. You want to be free, you have to do that job. And don't give your biological material to anybody for any reason. They will scare you with all these scary names of diseases and all that. And put chemicals in your body in the name of treatments and all that, and medicine and all that. Don't even fall for that. Don't let them feed off of you. This is another way through which they feed off of you. Don't do that. Be aware. Be very aware, very, very aware and conscious.